Boo. Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Shivers, and welcome to episode 448, Spider-Man No Way Home. This is the third in the Home series of Spider-Man in the MCU with Tom Holland. And in this one, he is trying to deal with the aftermath of Mysterio revealing his identity to the world. He teams up with Doctor Strange to do a magic spell and ends up pulling in Spider-Man villains from across the multiverse. So you got Jimmy Fox back as Electro. You got Alfred Molina back as Doc Ock. Reese Fans as Dr. Kirk Connors, the Lizard. Clint Marco, the Sandman. And you got the amazing Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin. And yeah, in this one they are all, at the peak of their performances. It's so good in there to see, Tom Holland's Spidey sense. I've always thought that moment where right before he captures Green Goblin in the apartment, I think Spidey sense could sense the Green Goblin's personality coming out of Norman Osborn, which is pretty cool. I do, as an author, appreciate how they almost I'm not going to say they totally painted themselves into a corner, but they set up such high stakes at the fact that he erased who Peter Parker is in the universe, that Spider-Man's still around. So I'm anxious to see what Brand New Day brings. That comes out at the end of this month, to see how they handle, Peter Parker dealing with the fact that he's Spider-Man, and nobody else knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And it looks like he teams up with the Punisher in the new movie. But it was really cool to see Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire back as the Spider-Man from their own realms. And the emotional connection. It was just nicely well-rounded. Everything was nicely organized and well set up, and they had this my favorite shot of the movie, of course, is shortly after, spoiler alert, after May dies, when Spider-Man is standing in the rain looking up the billboard, and J. Jonah Jameson there is talking to him, and it was just this great pan out, and looked like straight from a comic book, from a cartoon. It was really nicely done. A lot of great shots in this one, and Willem Dafoe stole the whole show as the Green Goblin, just his nefarious self. So yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home was probably one of the better introductions to the web-slinger, and bringing him in and kind of painting him into a really weird corner. So interesting to see how the MCU wraps this all up, considering that we're going into Doomsday eventually down the road, and the multiverse and the X-Men show up, but that's down the road. So this one was fun. Until next time, I am Mr. Shivers, and grab yourself some popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the movies.